All right, so how do you start with this activity C for the Gizmo Student Exploration Summer and Winter? So first, let's focus on collecting data for number 1. Make sure that you have the Gizmo open, and to open up the Gizmo, you click on the title, and that is a link to the Gizmo. Make sure that you log in with your username and password so that you have more than 5 minutes to use this Gizmo. So launch the Gizmo, and the Gizmo looks like this. Right, so we are now going to fill out, you will need to fill out number 1, which is collect data for June 21st and December 21st when the person is in the North Pole. So according to the instructions, you click Reset Tilt to change the axis tilt back to 23.5 degrees. And then on the Space tab, drag the person to the North Pole. So let's go back to the Gizmo, make sure that you reset tilt, and then here's the person, and you're dragging it to the North Pole. And that's going to show that your current latitude will be 90 degrees north of the equator. All right, and then you're going to click on the Earth tab, select Earth tab, and now you can fill in the data for the North Pole on June 21st and December 21st. All right, so you will need to show sun rays, and then you're going to show the protractor. Okay, so now you can fill in the data table. How many rays on the panel will be 1, 2, 3, 4 for June 21st, and then it's going to be 0 for December 21st. Temperature for June 21st is -8 degrees Celsius. Temperature for December 21st is -38 degrees Celsius. Both of them, they're really cold in the North Pole. And then the number of daylight hours for June 21st is 24 hours. And then the number of daylight hours for December 21st is 0 hours. And then here's where you're going to use the protractor, the sunray angle. Bring the protractor on top of the panel. You can do this. All right, make sure that the arrow is pointing to the middle of the protractor. All right, and then you're going to follow that the arrow onto the measuring numbers, the measuring lines of the protractor. Here's where it ends, and you're going to figure that out. Here's 0, here's 10, and here's 20. So that means that between 10 and 20, that's 15, that's a 5. So this arrow, the angle of this arrow to the panel, here's the angle, that's probably between 15 and 20 degrees. All right, so I'd say that's going to be about 17 degrees. And then for December 21st, if you bring this protractor here, there's no sunlight rays, there's no sun rays, so that means that you just write in no sunlight.